West with volleyball putting an old ghost to rest. The Griffins beat traditional power Truman for the first time in 9 years this past November. Not a bad way to celebrate senior night. The Griffin golf season as a whole was intriguing and emotional.
Anytime I would think about what if I don't make it, or why did this happen to me, I felt like it was just going to hurt my chances of making it because it made me weaker. So I didn't allow myself to think about that. The only thing I allowed myself to think about was beating it.
After battling cancer in 2010, Shane Feist returned with a vengeance in 2011 to reclaim his spot as the team's top golfer. Meanwhile, Kathy Habermill, who built the women's squad into an MIAA title contender, was rewarded as the Conference Coach of the Year. Number 10 flashes back to last January, where Rachel Lutine lit up Emporia State.
Man, she was amazing. Game that I will happily replay over and over again.
The senior center had one of the greatest individual performances in Western women's basketball lore, to the tune of 34 points, 8 rebounds, 8 block shots in the Griffins' victory over the defending national champions.
It was easy.
Number 9, safety saviors touched the hearts of a nation. Shane Simpson and Jack Long said they were just doing what anyone else would do, rescuing a young infant accidentally locked in a hot car on a sweltering August day.
They saved his life.
Their actions made national headlines and turned the football teammates into national heroes.
Oh, take me back to the start.
Number 8, Isaac Rome goes home in May. With the Griffins down to their final out in the MIAA Conference Tournament, the senior DH delivered.
There's a hot shot left field, and boom, it is gone! Missouri Western takes the lead in the 9th inning. Isaac Rome, a 2-out, 2-run home run, and Missouri Western leads 5-4 here in the 9th.
The blast lifted the Griffs over Fort Hays and marked their first ever victory in the conference tournament. Coming in at number 7 is the fall of a basketball number 1. December 7th, 2011 saw a night of firsts, literally. First time hosting the number 1 team in the nation, first time beating the number 1 team in the nation. The gritty Griffs lit up top-ranked Missouri Southern and rolled to an easy victory in a milestone moment. Number 6 on the list, more than 40 years in the making. A new era, a new beginning. The Spring Sports Complex made its debut in March, marking the first time in school history that baseball was played on campus. Oh, and if playing the first softball game in the new complex wasn't enough history, freshman Jackie Bishop tossed a no-hitter in the first ever home opener. Keep that in your mental trivia bank. All Western softball did from there was win, and their first ever MIAA Conference Championship makes the list at number 5. The Griffins went 40-15 on the season, and Jen Bagley earned Conference Coach of the Year honors.
I am so proud of you guys. So proud of you.
A fresh face fits in at number 4. Kurt McGuffin arrived in St. Joseph this past October as the 7th athletic director in Missouri Western history. He cut his teeth learning from the best at Kansas State. His goals here are simple: take Western to the next level.
I'm going back to the start.
You will likely see this next subject at the next level next year. Greg Zerline's one-year odyssey has become legendary. The senior kicker came to Western last spring as a castaway after UNO dropped its football program. All he did in his short stint was smash multiple NCAA kicking records, including a perfect 9 for 9 on field goals of 50 yards or more this season. They say records are made to be broken, unless the records are owned by someone named Greg Zerline. Number 2 on our list represents longevity and quality. Tom Smith. The longtime coach picked up career victory number 600 in the Griffins' season opener this past November. The moment followed with a long line of former players to share in the milestone.
I think the relationships is what it's all about because, you know, I'm not at Indiana, okay? I'm not Bobby Knight, I'm nobody else. I'm Tom Smith and I'm at Missouri Western. And I think when it's all said and done, all you're going to have is those 30, 40, 50 kids that care enough to come back on a night like this.
And at number 1, a gold rush of raw emotion.
Missouri Western 31, Northwest Missouri 28.
It's been 5 years, 5 games in a row that I've watched sideline where they've won. Just words can't describe how I feel right now. It's just awesome, amazing.
It's what's great about sports, and it happened November 5th after Western football defeated longtime rival Northwest 31-28 at Spratt Stadium. Hugs, tears, and history. The victory set the stage for another record-setting 9-win season for the Griffs, who continued their decade-long ascension by hosting their first ever NCAA playoff game 2 weeks later. With your 12 most intriguing stories of 2011, I'm Ryan Minley for Griffon Sports Insider.